Good morning, my garden friends. I hope you're having a beautiful and blessed day. This is a new area in my garden I just created using little Dollar Tree stepping stones. This is going to be my fairy garden for my grandkids. I bought a whole bunch of cute little figurines at the dollar store. And when they come over, they can decorate this and do whatever they like. This little pathway leads to my new garden area where I start seeds. There's not much to see back here. It's not real beautiful, but it is some unwasted space now that I'm utilizing it. I tipped over the little wash bucket just to make it look like the gravel was falling out of it and then spilled all the way down the path. I picked up the little pea gravel at the big box store, and again, these are just little Dollar Tree stepping stones. They were $1.25 each, but I think they add some bright and happy color to my new garden area. And of course, I painted these doors. I just find doors at garage sales or on the side of the road, and my neighbor actually gave me the blue door. She saw that on the side of the road and she said, "Hey, I know Liz could paint that." She carried it over to my house, and she's right, I painted it and added it to my collection. And these little bottle trees, I just make them with rebar. I had a bunch of scrap rebar, but you could always buy a stick of rebar and then cut it down, make different sizes, and I just hammered them into the ground, and nothing special. And then I went to the thrift store and I got bottles and vases and just stuck them right on top. See? Nothing special, just rebar, and I put a bottle on top. I found that cute little ice cream parlor chair at an antique shop, and I normally have a pretty clover plant growing inside there, but I think I'm going to leave that open now so my grandkids can put the fairy garden stuff wherever they want. So I got a few of these little cyclamen because it's winter time. I figured this will just add a little pop of color for now until summer. They're really cute. And they prefer shade and moist areas, so I figured this would be a really good place to plant these. I figured pink is kind of like a fairy garden color, right? And I just outlined it in these river rocks. It was super easy and simple. I've always talked about one of these days I should make a fairy garden. And even when the grandkids aren't here putting the little decorations out, this still looks really cute anyway. So you see how I totally downsized this because my garden is so small. I just made like miniature areas, smaller scale. You know, like when you see train sets and you see all like the little people, everything's on a miniature scale. Well, that's kind of what I did with the areas in my garden. Like my cottage garden is on a smaller scale. This is kind of on a smaller scale. And that way I can fit a lot of different areas into my garden by just making them on a smaller scale. Kind of like making the most of the space that I have. There, I think that's really, really cute. What do you think? I think it's so cute, the little pink flowers. I'm excited. I can't wait for Zayla to see all this. As you can see, my granddaughter just arrived and she's having so much fun putting out all the cute little fairy garden decorations in Grandma's garden. At first, she looked at me and said, "Grandma, where should I put all the little houses and people?" And I said, "Zayla, you put them wherever you want. And then for some reason, if you don't like the way it looks, you can always try again or start over." And if you think about it, the same thing can be said for us in our own gardens. Sometimes we plant something and it just doesn't work out. Oh well, dig it up, move it, plant something new. The important thing is that we just give it a try. you see, you don't need a lot of space or a lot of money to make your garden fun. Just use your imagination. Thanks for watching.